What's going on, my beautiful flying army, and welcome to the second installment in the beautiful Sly Cooper series, Sly 2 Band of Thieves. I've been so excited to play this game because unlike the first Sly Cooper, I don't know anything about this one. I probably put thousands of hours into the Thievius Raccoonus, but until the ripe age of 13 while staring at a TV screen in GameStop seeing the fourth game Thieves in Times trailer, I didn't even know there were other Sly games at all. So you can imagine the excitement I had realizing this tidbit of information. However, at the time I was a loser and had sold my PS2 out of impatience for buying a game, so playing them wasn't possible for me. I also wanted to kind of try a new structure for the video, so I'm going to be talking to you guys for most of the video while showing my experience. Just kind of trying new things, you know? So I hope you enjoy my experience playing Sly 2 Band of Thieves. We open up to Sly, Bentley, and in the midst of a heist to steal back the clockwork parts we neglected to pick up when we beat him in the first game.
Breaker Alpha Foxtrot, this is the Wizard. Do you read me, sitting duck?
I hear you, Blizzard.
Bentley says he's in the basement and we need to hit a switch to power on the elevator so he can come up. A hop, skip, and a trampoline, and we took care of it lickety-split. Introducing Bentley, the brains. He nerds the fuck out of some lasers and proves himself wonderfully useful right out of the gate, which is uber appreciated. We used to have to avoid those lasers, but now we got all Bentley on the job. He tells us Murray is moving into position for our rendezvous, so we head out and join the dope portraits displaying the Fiendish Five. Yo, it's Panda King, bro! The Sly Gang, and some main enemies from this game. That's a lizard. Bentley also balls out with some intercom work so we don't seem suspicious. We enter the outside, and there Bentley tells us the clockwork parts are in a building. However, the route there is loaded with guards, so we ninja our way to the rendezvous point where we find Murray is running late.
Try pressing on ahead without him.
He then proceeds to make the most Murray entrance conceivable. Wow, he's coming through the ceiling.
I hope you weren't harmed by my meteoropic entrance. The thunderflop knows neither friend nor foe.
He lifts the gate for us and we head to another balcony where Murray drops the hardest superhero quote I've ever heard and shits on a gate 50 yards out with the power of friendship and a statue.
Fear not, I shall bend it like the truth.
I shall bend it like the... Damn! He says to head in and he'll be waiting in the hallway to help carry out the clockwork parts, but upon entry we find the clockwork parts have already been stolen by the Claw Gang, and Carmelita and her partner Constable Nilo was staking out the room waiting for her Hubba Bubba to come so she could let us escape once again. However, she did get to show us the new rapid fire mode on her bazooka. This thing's busting out bullets like Boomer say slurs. Dang, okay, so she got a little bit more power behind him now. I'd also like to say they changed Carmelita's voice actor from the first game and I do not approve. The new one isn't terrible, but I think the original really clicked with her character design and mannerisms. Following our escape, we got an effective TLDR of the first game's opening cutscene showing the Fiendish Five and how Clockwork used to be a big bad until we took him out. We start the first episode called The Black Chateau where we learn about Dimitri, but we'll just call him Uber Duber Magooger Boober or Uber Duber for short. We find out Uber Duber used to be a painter, however he was bad at it, so like any good artist in the slums, he printed millions in counterfeit and started a nightclub.
Colorful light shows and a hint of danger lure in chic young patrons from far and wide.
Ooh. We also find out he is in possession of the clockwork tail feathers, so we begin cooking up a mission to get them back. The episode starts in our hideout, approximately 20 feet from the nightclub.
I tell you, Bentley, it's gonna be a real pleasure robbing this nightclub.
Bentley tells us we can now use our binocucom to see where the current missions are and says we need to hack into Uber Duber's communication array by repositioning his satellite to face our antenna. He also then proceeds to give me endless tutorial advice every 10 seconds because I didn't just play the first game.
Slide, it's click the L3 button. Press the left analog stick.
Ooh.
Activate your lead fast imager by pressing the L3 button to find the last
Yes.
waypoint.
100%. Bentley seems to think I'm an idiot. We've repositioned all three satellites, picking up clues along the way, and I gotta say, I love how they're doing the clues in this game. However, as of writing this script, I don't know if I'm gonna be collecting them all very easily. We get data, apparently in the form of binary, and complete our first mission. Our next mission involves breaking and entering Uber Duber's nightclub to get some informative photos from inside. Murray, waiting for us inside, helps us defeat Uber Duber's henchmen and open the gates, letting us move forward, sadly, without Murray. A few poorly placed tables and we made it past the lasers easily, leading me to a guard I snuck past ninja style and disposed of. Basically. Leading me to a guard I snuck past ninja style and did not fuck with at all. I knew it. Oh! A little more sneaking later and we found an air vent leading into the nightclub. I also find out we can throw enemies up like the baseball your dad gave you when you were 7 and slam them into the spirit realm. Holy crap, dude, what? And they made it to where there's glowy thingies even on shit that doesn't matter. We defeat more goons and find a vent leading us to the printing press room where we are able to get pictures of the Clockwork Feathers and Uber Duber Magooger Boober himself. Completing mission 2. Bentley gives us a dope as hell photo breakdown of the state of things and informs us that we need to switch a bugged portrait with one in Uber Duber's office, and we need to trail Uber Duber to hopefully learn information from him. So we grab the totally inconspicuous fake portrait and make our way to Uber Duber's office to do the switch. Climbing on up. Not what I wanted. Oh my goodness. Listen, this game's soundtrack so far has been bopping. I was jamming to the hideout music within 3 seconds, but when I entered this nightclub, I was overcome by the groove immediately. Listen to this banger. Dude. Sly, bro, I fucks with you. A few fights and a few getting lost for 2 minutes later, and we made it to the office, did the switch, broke a few things, and left like your dad after giving you that baseball. He'll never know we were here. We then head back to the hideout, take damage, break a portrait, steal a vase, and sell it on the black market. Now we head over to Uber Duber to tell him for information. So we ding-dong ditch his boat and run along the rooftops watching Uber Duber take smoke breaks every few groove walk sessions. We see him entering a password to a room leading to the club's aqua pump and head back to get the Murray, finishing another mission. Murray is able to two-shot the base bad guys and can pick up items and enemies to throw at other items or other enemies, so I really enjoyed playing with this lovable hippo. I pull out my special move, the Sneaky Murray, and make it through the lasers unnoticed, proceeding to throw endless rat people into the aqua pump to clog it and destroy it. We then get another breakdown of the situation where Bentley says we need to pickpocket some goons, destroy some alarms, and drop Uber Duber's mirror ball. So we head out, finding out guards are now stationed on rooftops. There are rooftop guards now. What? And learning how to pickpocket. Oh my gosh, it's circle. We finesse a few more pockets and make our way to the upper floors of the nightclub where Bentley tells us we need to pick the pockets of the guards to get the keys to the fans so we can reach the spotlight. Oh, I'm digging. Got it. Homie's just watching his favorite show, Adventure Time on Cartoon Network. We shut down the fans and insert Bentley's splice clip into the security machine, and Bentley, very ninja-like, destroys the spotlights and the other security systems in the printing press room, finishing another mission. On the way back to the hideout, we are intercepted by Constable Neela, who says we have the same goal, so given that I can keep up, she wants to work with me behind the scenes. We have a fun race, and I definitely don't fail at all because of a clue. Sorry, Neela. Listen, I wanna stick with you. There's a clue, it's right there, man. We impress her with our flawless running, and she gives us a key to Uber Duber's back entrance. Pause. We switch to Murray and make quick work on the alarms around the club. Newspaper. Sign. This guy. Yes. Then we finally get to play as old Bentley, who honestly is my favorite person to play as right now. His bombs and sleep darts are a great way to force me to try different ways of taking out enemies and completing objectives. Hold on. Haha. Dude, Bentley's gonna be fun, man. What? We head in the back of the nightclub and make short work of the lasers and enemies while Bentley struggles under pressure.
Its impact will shake the nightclub's front peacock side loose from its mooring. Look, I can't talk now. I've got to keep moving. Keep safe.
4 pillars destroyed and 1 falling disco ball later, and the heist is set up and ready to go. We get a final rundown of the heist where Bentley tells us we need to redirect the water supply at the pump, causing the fountain to stop working. When they send someone out to fix it, Sly needs to pickpocket the keys to the repair truck and take out the guard. Bentley and Murray will steal the truck while Sly climbs to the top of the peacock sign at the entrance so they can use the winch line to pull it down, slamming a hole where the fountain used to be and opening up the printing press room for us to steal the feathers. So we get to work with Murray and Bentley heading to the water pump. Murray throws Bentley like a baseball I think you might be familiar with, and we make our way inside, switching the water lines and causing the fountain to stop working. Amazing. As planned, they send out someone to do repairs and Sly gets to work. We finesse the key, take out the guard, and meet Murray and Bentley to give them the keys. We're gonna go commit theft auto. They get the truck, switching us over to Sly, and we climb the peacock, not getting distracted by anything. And another clue! Oh my gosh! We get the hook on the peacock, take out some guards trying to stop our amazing awesomeness, and pull down the peacock, opening up the printing press room where Uber Duber Magooger Boober is waiting for us. He bribes us, we say no deal, and he gives a big spiel to which Sly responded,
I have no idea what you're saying. And your suit sucks.
kicking off an intense battle of guns, sticks, and boogie woogies. We defeat Uber Duber and he calls us a completing the first episode. Didn't. Job complete. Uber Duber is sent to jail and the gang enjoyed an evening of poker, resting up for the next mission. The next episode is stationed in India, where we will find the Clockwork Wings are being held by Rajan, or Meowstermind, if you will, a man who grew up in the slums selling spices on the black market. After some time, he ended up making a name for himself and is now a member of the Claw Gang and intends to show off the Clockwork Wings as a means of gaining prestige, but we'll see if we can't do something about that in this episode called A Starry-Eyed Encounter. The first thing we need to do is break into the palace for some recon, so we sneak into the palace and get some photos of the Clockwork Wings, the Meowstermind, and some of the guests, including another member of the Claw Gang, Constable Neela, and Carmelita. Bentley gives us a breakdown of the situation. He says we need to take out the search helicopters and turrets using Murray's abnormal strong, and that Sly needs to lower the drawbridge so Murray can get in and be strong. So we head in and find we need to pickpocket 5 guards for the keys to the drawbridge. I absolutely finesse 3 keys, fail because the guard called me a sneaky shithead, he started it, and then finesse the other 2 keys. We open the drawbridge and proceed to head to the palace for a dance party because just because we've devoted our lives to thievery doesn't mean we can't get jiggy with it. However, we are declined at the front door for being poor and not having a tux, so we ransack the guest palace and find the tuxedo pieces that we need. Sorry, I just don't want you to have nice things. It's nothing personal, just jealousy. We return with the tux and make it in looking crispy clean. Apparently we are doing this so we can impress Carmelita and the other guests so that during the heist, Sly can distract them.
Are you using me to get at old Ironsides?
Yes, I am.
We use Neela like the air fryer in the corner of the kitchen, and Carmelita, fiending for the slick Sly moves, comes over, dissing Neela's dance moves and accepts a dance with us during the party. Small disclaimer, I got a camera recently for the stream, so from this point forward you'll be seeing me in the corner of the VODs. We switch to Murray so he can take out the security chopper scoping the area with a turret, and this was the hardest mission yet. Up and down are inverted, so there was a lot of panic ensuing during the gunfight. Dude, this is hard. Bentley's big, beautiful brain formulates a plan, and he tells us Sly will need to steal gems from Meowstermind's prized elephants to make a saw blade hard enough to cut the wings off the statue. Then Bentley will need to hack into Meowstermind's computers so he can use the winch to lower Murray down to get the wings. Bentley then will take out the ground-to-air defenses with a drone of his own, finishing up the setup for the heist. So we get Sly and head for the prized elephants to get the gems, and these elephants made it nigh impossible to land on them. There were multiple instances I had to take in the fact that I missed. Dude! Alright, yep, this is one. Finally. No! It's just the perfect height to ruin my day, bro. After that, we made our way to the drain outside the vault room. We find the code hidden under a table. Bro, I have to remember this? And get into the vault room, finding out I indeed did not have to remember the code. We hit the security switch and let Bentley and Murray into the room, and Bentley gets to hacking while Sly and Murray protect him. Oh shit! Oh son of a it moved. I don't know why it seemed so important to me in the moment. Please don't say that like that, Bentley. We switch over to Bentley, and I have the absolute hardest time simply getting through the front gate. Okay, you know what, dude? I have an idea. I know a prime way to handle this situation. We use his drone to drop bombs over the ground air defense truck, juking the ankles off of the truck's missiles. With the heist ready to go, Bentley gives us the biggity breakdown. Bentley will destroy the bridge connecting to the palace to prevent reinforcements and pull the guards out. Murray will then be lowered to the wings using a winch and cut them free so he can escape with them. During this, Sly will distract everyone with his dance with Carmelita, and Bentley will protect Murray with his drone as he makes his way to the van. So we get Bentley and head to the bridge, destroying all the supports and causing it to collapse. Meowstermind sends his guards out as planned, so Murray and Sly get into position. We swoon Carmelita with our sick dancing skills, and Murray successfully steals the wings, causing an upstir and revealing our identity to Carmelita, but all too late for her to do anything. We take control of Bentley's drone and protect Murray as he makes his way to the van. Carmelita reveals her identity and starts making arrests around the palace. However, Mr. Meowstermind escapes into the jungle, ending episode 2. Still in India, the next episode involves us finding Meowstermind's hideout, which happens to be his spice factory where he has the clockwork heart being used as an immensely strong pump for the facility. As per usual, we sneak our way in for some recon, getting pictures of the heart, Meowstermind, the crane holding the heart, and the entrance. We also find out only half of the heart is being used as a pump, while Meowstermind has the other half on the end of a stick he keeps with him, making things a tad more complex. Bentley tells us we need to plant a bug in Meowstermind's office while he steals the spice factory blueprints from him during his regular rounds around the factory. He also informs us that Meowstermind has a satellite that will allow him to intercept our communications, foiling our plans, so we have to take it out as well. So we head to the elephant-powered satellite and come up with a totally reasonable and not insane plan at all to give the elephant a bonkers amount of drugs so he tweaks out and destroys the satellite. I kid you not, that's the plan.
Now, the local spice plants are illegal.
We get the drug, I mean spice plants, at the top of trees because they only grow in the stratosphere apparently. And we give the elephant future mental problems he'll be going to therapy for and a great evening. This put the satellite out of commission, so we moved on to bugging his office. Now when Bentley said we would be bugging his office, me, you, and Sly were all on the same page. Bentley, however, was reading a different book because he actually means taking a bug and putting it in his office.
Let me get this straight. We're gonna bug Rajan's office with a bug?
That's crazy. Now this bug was cute at first and I vibed with it, but if it doesn't get water every 10 seconds, it starts screaming like a child that didn't get their favorite candy bar from Dollar General, so I kinda just made a ruckus and ignored the consequences and things worked out. Apparently Bentley can use the waves sent from the bugs to get information because, I don't know, he's that dude I guess, but with our mission complete we move on to the next mission where Bentley must steal the factory blueprints from Meowstermind by luring him to some watermelons so he falls asleep, and I don't know what we're doing anymore honestly. We lure him to the watermelons flawlessly the first 2 times, and the third and last time Meowstermind becomes the most observant Meow Meow on the planet and we practically swap our darts for an alarm that says, "Hey, I'm right here, come get me, dumbass." Poop. So we fail. Stop. A lot. Okay. But we persevere and achieved victory. Eventually. Oh my gosh. With the blueprint stolen, Meowstermind goes into hiding, causing us to have to rework the plan to lure him out. Bentley suggests we take advantage of his cat-like temper, so to start we're going to be destroying his spice grinder, which he uses to grind spice. Then we will be attempting to flood him out by destroying the whole ass dam above the facility. If that doesn't work, the plan will be to switch out some of the main jewels around the factory with explosives to open the temple floor, flooding it further. Now I didn't intend to make this video in parts, however I don't want it to be months between each video and I can't edit any faster, so here we go. We also had a little competition on stream and winner gets a shout out in the next upload. So Shark, here's a fat GG to you, good sir. Bigly congrats, and I will see you guys in the next video. Caw-caw!